awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Sanchez. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Smith. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. He gets loose. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down marker.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Catch made over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fighting him off. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
To throw, it's Barnett. And he's intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Lowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And they heave it deep downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with it. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Oh, he breaks free. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
It's tacked on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Defense is coming after him. Going to scramble now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. Look at that scoreboard. You start to wonder, should I go for this?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Gets into the end zone.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense really clicking here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On the ground, it's Hardy. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. He tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Okay, break.
He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Important second down play coming up.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run.
He's in the clear. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting off the defender. make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. That's caught. It's Haynes. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down after that previous play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. They bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Clemson. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. It's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It's lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davidson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open, look out! And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Touchdown, Tigers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Motion now from the tight end. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. They're going to run the option. Loose football. Scooped up in the defense. The 50. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now.
Great stop by this defense, and it gives them hope. And now if they can get a great return, really it's going to come down to the quarterback, how quickly he can get that ball out, try to get down in the scoring range, and have a shot here.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. Well, he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play